Give me the gory details.
Want the gory details?
All right, just give me the gory details.
And she will call you later with all the gory details.
You owe me nothing but the gory details.
Don't leave out nothing. We love gory detail here.
You know, I would love to sit and go over every gory detail with you, fat boy. And I want all the gory details.
I want all the gory details.
I want to hear all the gory details.
Here are the gory details, I guess.
Another gory details. Gory detail with which you speak.
The gory details. Recount all the gory details.
All the gory details.
All the gory details.
Here are the gory details.
Please leave out the gory details.
Oh, that must have been a pretty gory spectacle.
In gory detail.
Which is going to have a gory feel to it.
Last one's a little more gory.
With all the gory details.
No gory details.
Tell her all the gory details, you snake.
Spare me. Spare me.
Spare myself, me ship, me crew.
No, spare me.
Not a lover's quarrel, pal. Spare me!
Spare me from what?
Of the gory details.
With gory stories.
It's not really scary, but gory.
Here's nature and all its gory.
Back in my gory days.
It's too gory.
It's pretty gory.
Gory.
The gory?
Gory.
Gory. Gory.
Gory.
And give me the details.
Give me the details.
Details.
And spare no detail.
I'll spare you the gory details.
I'll spare you the gory details.
You want the gory details? Yeah?
Boy. Feels good to be out of the coffin. Oh, my bones be cracking. Oh, hey, that's me. Let's get gory. You've heard that one? Good. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and girls, ghosts and goblins. Is that your knuckles? That was my knuckles. That was my spine. That was my ribs. That was my shoulder. That was my bones. That was my bones. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and girls, ghosts and goblins. If you're new here, hi, I am your ghost host with the most, Sean Gory, and I'll spare you the gory details. I'm dead excited to be here with you all this evening for our Werewolf Wednesday broadcast, where we're coming to you from a little bit of Forge here in Halo Infinite, where we are recreating Nacht der Untoten here, where we are going to be trying to making a functional zombies game mode that will potentially have dual purposes here in Halo Infinite. In a perfect world, we will have an infection mode that 343 will have released themselves, and we won't have to hack and mod our way into it, where you play as the infected, and if you infect someone else, then they join your team, and you keep doing that over and over until there's one person left, until there's nobody left. That is objective number 1. Objective number 2 is to make a fully functional bot-driven survival game mode, just like Call of Duty Zombies, where it's a whole bunch of humans hold up, and there are bots coming in after them, and you get points for shooting and killing them, and you can use those points to unlock doors and wall buys and perks and all kinds of fun stuff. Your green screen is in the bottom corner. It is a little bit, isn't it? Here, let me fix that real quick, Audrey. Welcome to the stream, friends. Ready? And it's gone. Fixed. Yeah, so that is what the 2 goals are for this map. But we got a long way to go. We've got a lot of decorating to do. We got a lot of kind of just tidying up to do. We are still less than halfway on our budget, so I'm pretty sure we can complete this map before we run out of the funds, more or less. Lurk away, Brayden. Lurk away. Actually, can I lurk you myself? Lurk at Brayden. There they go. Yes. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Brilliant. Lone Wolf, welcome to the stream, friendo. Oh! Yeah, so that's what the plan is here, guys. I'm gonna put some tunes on, and we will get rock and rolling. But before I go any further, you might notice that above my head there's this giant blue donation bar and progress tracker for this little thing called Extra Life. For those of you who don't know, Extra Life is this absolutely free 24-hour charity gaming marathon where you can play games for an entire day. It helps raise funds for sick and injured kids in the Children's Miracle Network Hospital of your choice. This could be in your own backyard or it could be halfway across the globe depending on where you're located. It's absolutely free. Donations are tax deductible. And yeah, you can play games for an entire day and helps raise funds for kids in need. It's pretty great. What's crazy is that 1 in 10 kids in North America alone will be treated by the Children's Miracle Network hospitals at some point in their lifetime. And I was one of those kids. That's just one of the millions of reasons why I participate in this event, because it's just my way of giving back. One of these has to be new, and I need to know. No, I put those all up at the same time, Todger. In fact, those are all tattoos of mine. It's really hard to see through the saran wrap, but there's the eyeball. You can see the fingers of the hand, and right there, that's the coffin. So those have been up for a while. Exactly. No, and those were also on my merch store for a while too, Padre. So they're not new. But hey, at least you've noticed them. Well, hey, speaking of Extra Life, you might also notice that above my shoulder, you can see that Brayden162 has used their Phantom points to make me donate my own hard-earned cash to Extra Life. And that's exactly what I'm going to do here. Let me slap the cans on. Maybe my brain aren't braining. Yes. Brilliant, brilliant. So I'm going to go ahead and get my head out of the way. We'll jump to Extra Life, and we'll get right into the gameplay. Don't go anywhere. Let's get into it. That's my name. Don't wear it out. All right, so first things first. We have to jump to Extra Life. Let me open or pull open a tab here. I'll hit my magical Extra Life button. I'll click Donate. And this is for Phantom Points. This is for $1. Braden, give me a drum roll. There it goes. Awesome. Got it. I'm going to mark those as complete. We also have a posture check. Not a bad one to start off with. Make sure the cushion's good. Make sure the back support's good. Make sure my shoulders are nice and square. Spine seems aligned. I need to scoot up, but yeah. Let that be a reminder for you guys at home. Make sure you're sitting up as well, too, because no one wants a bad back. It's only the core of you. Ooh, we also have a dab. And that deserves some dab emotes. If I can get my emotes up. There we go. And there's that Extra Life donation we made. Awesome, perfect. We got some more Phantom Points here, so we got to stretch. This is actually honestly like really good because my arm's really stiff from the saran wrap and like the little like scabbing that's happening. Yeah, so stretching is good. Wow, get the blood flowing. Thank you for those, Tawdry. We have a hydrate. I just finished a cup of coffee because I am crashing hard. So cheers. Here's number 2. And we have a hats off or on to you. So let me slap my hat on here real quick. Stretch them hands also. I can do that, Tawdry. I can do that. And I even have a little fancy command for you guys to do it with me here too. Where we can exercise our wrists together. Fist open, palm open, tabletop claw, half fist fist. Fist open, palm open, tabletop claw, half fist. There we go. Brilliant. I'm going to mark all those Phantom Points as complete. Thank you guys for all of those. That was an absolute ton. Thank you, thank you. All right, so we're here in Halo Infinite. I have been going through and just sort of like trying to like decorate a little bit more. So for example, there sure is a can next to this Marine because on the second floor there is a can next to the Marine. And I can't show you yet because I'm just launching this up for the first time. So I gotta work my way to the second floor so we can get some reference. So we'll do a little bit of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 here. This is scary. This is scary how close it's actually looking. Well, I mean, this is Black Ops 3 right now. But I'm going to take this as a compliment. No, the map? Yes. I know what you meant. No, like, I literally remade this shelf from scratch because I didn't like what Halo had built, so I made my own. It's a prefab now, and I'll show you that in a minute. It takes too long for zombies to be here. Are you gonna add that in Forge? That's a good question, Tawdry. So 343 is going to release an infection mode where you as a player can become infected and infect other players, right? That is on their list. But right now we have that kind of technically built in, and it's just like kind of like a cheat. It's less than perfect, but once 343 implements it, it's going to be most awesome here. I'm glad you like the music. Thank you very much, Tawdry. So once 343 implements actual infection, this map is going to be awesome. I'm going to try to implement bots that chase after you, just like how they are doing right here in Black Ops 3, where like they chase you and you get points for shooting them and all that jazz. So that's what the goal is here. But step 1's build the map. Step 2 is make it work. Because even if I can't figure out like the scripting and the coding for the bot mode, the survival mode, we can make infection work, right? Yes, yes. Just like some of the MCC maps. Exactly, Tawdry, exactly. Okay, ready? Check this out. So, I've been going around the map and kind of trying to, like, pretty things up a little bit. It's like, see, like, that gap in the window? And how it's, like, sort of like a duck shape? You see the similarities here? That's what I've been going for. Or, like, there's this little can of soda and this wire next to this marine. Sure enough, there is a can and a wire next to the marine. So like I'm literally just going through. I'm adding these bags to this window. That's what I've been doing next. This guy's pointing left, that one's pointing right. So that's what I'm working on. So we've got the game mode built, you guys. We have the map built. I am just making it extra pretty. If that makes any sense. Is this guy facing right or left? This guy needs to be facing left. On it, on it, on it. Rotation, rotation, rotation. Move it to 10 in the Y direction. So I know this guy's laying on top of the other one, obviously. Oh, I lied. It has to be facing left. Okay. Bro. Didn't like how close to death I just got there. That guy turned into a sprinter for no good reason. So this one needs to be facing left, and it's not overlapping, really. It's just, like, kind of barely on top of it. Wow, what the heck just happened? We have two facing left. There we go. And then there needs to be a third, and the third is facing to the right and is almost horizontal. Oh, we do have another friend coming up the stairs. We don't need you anymore. Bye, friend. Cool, I just got a nuke. That just progressed the round. Okay, so you need to be duplicated. And this one actually is facing to the right. And how much overlapped are we? Almost entirely. I'd say at least halfway. Now that, friends, is how you put some sandbags on a hole that's shaped like a duck. And if we come take a step back here, we've got it. Okay, brilliant. So I'm taking another look at this room. So this room definitely has some more lamps on the ceiling. Good. What else does this room have in Black Ops? We got the wires, we got the dead zombie, we got the sandbags. There is a broken lid here, and these guys are broken. That is like next level of chaos, which I'm not ready for. Ooh, a red sign, So coax added. Oh, I just realized I don't have a folder selected. You three. We're gonna move you to floor 2, room 1, deco. Cool, that's exactly where they needed to be. Coax did add an electrocution warning sign. Maybe next to the electro room? The electrical room? There it is. So that says underground cables. That doesn't help me. Let's see if we can find that. It's probably decals. Decals. Building signage. Entrance, no. I mean, we do want a red sign, but not exit. No. Letters. Nay, nay. Nay, nay. Unicy. Let's see what else we can find. Okay. So we had a couple different red sign options. We got security, danger, hazard, caution, and restricted area. We're gonna Google Translate this one real quick. Hold on, just a second. I'm taking German lessons, but I have no idea what this says. Google Translate. German, it says SPERRBER EICH. Zugang. Verboten. Verboten probably means forbidden. So, Spurbich Zugang verboten means restricted area, or it's forbidden. So we want restricted area. We want restricted area. Modern technology, friends. Modern technology. Okay. So in terms of placement here, I'm going to make this dead center of this pillar at 20. And we'll make it... Oops, that was not good. Okay, so then in terms of the height, it is above the railing but below the window. Above the railing but below the window. That looks about right. Let's set it... 75 is a good number. Okay. Gory, from one male to another, you need to stop being so handsome, streamer. You're taking all the lace. Thank you, Braden. I appreciate that. That's the pot calling the kettle black right there. There we go. Okay. Let me scoot this a little bit. We'll make it a nice even 50. Okay. I do want to make this a little bit wider to sort of match the aesthetic. So we'll make it almost just like a foot away from, if it lets me scale it at all. There we go. Oh, I think that's as wide as it can go. No, it can go wider. Okay, that's a pretty big sign. Let me get on foot. Dance away, brain, dance away. Okay, so it's definitely needs to be thinned out a bit. Or I was bringing the tunes. I'm trying, Brayden. I'm trying. Okay, I'm very okay with that, and it literally says this is a restricted area. Like, I don't know if anyone will ever go through the trouble of what I just did. I literally just translated verbiage from another game here. Insane. Okay, so I got the sandbags. Ooh, there's like a cloud here. That's fun. One thing I do want to do is kind of play with this destroyed pillar a bit. So you can see like this pillar's on the ground and there's a bit on the ceiling. I'm going to play with that. So we're going to... Which one of these guys might fit well? Ooh, right here. This is already looking perfect. Not the top, but the bottom. The top is already, or the bottom looks like it could be perfect here. Check this out. We're gonna turn upside down. No, we want to keep it upside down. And let's just start by like 2 foot by 2 foot. Okay, it's definitely gonna be a little small for now, but we can tweak it. AZ Wilco, what's up, friend? Welcome back. Happy Werewolf Wednesday. Let me give you a little wave, friendo. How are you doing this evening? Have you been doing any more Forge on your own maps? What's on the docket for you here? We're at 110. And 20. Cool. Just Wilco's fine. You had said that last time you tuned in, Wilco, but I do see AZ and I see Wilco. AZ could be Arizona, it could be A through Z, I don't know what it means, but I know Wilco is like the conclusion of a military conversation. They can say, hey, meet me at a rally point Bravo, and I'm like, Roger, and you're like, Wilco. It's like, hey, no longer, there's no reason for us to continue talking. Wilco, like, got it, understood. You give me a wave? I thought I gave everybody a wave at the beginning, but you get another wave right now, Braden. All right. So, we got this piece of debris out. Let's make it bigger. What are the dimensions of these guys? 3? They're 3. So we'll make you 3. By 3. The height might not be 3. If we don't push into the floor, we might just make it extra short, because we do want to be able to walk over this still. Because in Black Ops 3, it's still there. You can see it and you can walk over it. But it does make you go boop. I almost just died right there, so that was cool. Firewolf, what's up, friendo? Oh! Welcome to the stream. How are you? You see my name is Braden162, but you call me Braden. I do. But AZ is also like 2 letters, you know? It's short for my last name. I understand, Wilco. I understand. So let me go back to infant here. Yeah, that's way too freaking tall. So the width is fine, the length is fine, but the height is too much. So let's reduce this to like, I don't know. Let's try 1. That doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad. So I can walk over this easy peasy. Yeah, that doesn't stop our movement. And then the ceiling above is going to be destroyed too, obviously. So we could add some crap up there. Oh boy, we got all kinds of zombies coming. Oh, I did not mean to throw a grenade at that guy. How is he still alive? That is a brave little toaster. They're still spawning. What in the actual heck? Okay, we have a crawler if we want to look at anything. I'm going to try replicating this sort of shape on the ceiling here. Where the tunes go, they should still be playing. They might just be really soft. It's literally like just like a guitar strumming, Braden. I'll change the song so like it goes to something that's actually probably like, detectable. There we go. Oh, this one even has vocals. What? What? Okay, so I can already tell you that this seems like it's sticking down too much, so we're gonna just drop that, and we're gonna just take this boy. This is a Christmas jingle. How about that? We're gonna skip this song. It's not Christmas right now. Thank you. There. Now, this definitely has that destroyed vibe. My mom got me a super soft blanket for my birthday. Oh my gosh, that sounds awesome. Is it like a is it from anything? Like is Is it like Rick and Morty themed? Or is it just like a pattern of sorts, like plaid or Burberry? Tell me about it a little bit more, Braden. Honestly, like, I still have like a childhood blanket, actually several, at least two. Actually, it's specifically two. I have two childhood blankets in the trunk of my car because heaven forbid you ever break down. But no one wants to be stranded on the side of the road in the Midwest in the middle of winter without like any source of heat, right? They're old, they're dirty, but they're like thick, heavy blankets, and I know they'd keep me warm. I'll buy some Gory Details merch once I get the monies. I mean, Brittany, you got a new fancy job coming up soon. Congratulations on that again, by the way. My first job was at a Mexican restaurant. It's called the Mad Cactus. And honestly, I worked there until I was 21. I started when I was 16, technically 15 and a half. It was literally like hey, you're legally allowed to work. We're going to make you. Oh yeah, I was talking to you guys about the shelving I made. So this is the shelf I made myself. And I didn't mean for that to rhyme. But like, I didn't love what Halo Infinite had put in. So I made this myself, and I made it into a prefab that people can like download, right? So if I go prefabs, military shelf, there it is. Like, anyone can just download this, free. Made by the Gory Details. Free to use, free to use. It's a PlayStation blanket? Awesome, awesome. No, that sounds very cool. Okay, what were we doing down here? We were grabbing rebarb. Like this down here. How did you do the rebarb? I'll show you. I did the rebarb the same way I did these kind of copper rusted little bits here, and even the railing, because like the primitives inside of Infinite they're too girthy, right? So like these railings right here, Wilco, are made of primitives. Do they look like bars? Absolutely. Are they too fat? Yes. So I found that there was something I could scale almost down to nothing, but it still has like a rounded, like a beveled corner. Like it has like a little bit of like a curve to it. And it's a dry erase marker. That's exactly what these railings are made with. That's what these guys are made with. That's what these guys are made with. Let me show exactly where it is for your benefit, Wilco. So inside the Infinite just crashed. Well, hopefully I saved recently. Nice. Nice. Classic. Yeah, no, Halo's Forge is still pretty broken. I have files I cannot delete. I used to not be able to rename objects inside of Forge. I mean, if you were watching the last stream, you would see where I try to rotate stuff or move stuff and it just won't let you. And the only way to fix that isn't just to close out of Forge. You're like, oh, I'll come back to the main menu. Nay, it's to close out of Halo Infinite as a whole and then reboot. No, Forge is broken. It is very broken, and it hurts my heart. So check this out. I'm gonna go to Maps, My Maps, and this is Nacht der Untoten version 2. I don't need version 2. I'm working version 4. I'm gonna go to version 2. I'm going to map details. I'm gonna go to delete file. Confirm. Watch up here. Deleting your file. Deleting your file. Delete failed. Try again. I cannot delete files right now. Halo Infinite as a whole is broken. Halo Infinite's Forge is broken. What I'm afraid of most is that I'm going to get this map to a point where I'm very happy with it. And then they're going to come out with an update and it's just going to break a bunch of stuff inside of my map. Honestly, that would potentially make me not want to Forge anymore because this has been an uphill battle as it is, like an uphill struggle. This whole process is a little bit like piston in the wind. Like, you can do it, but you're not going to be happy with yourself afterwards. You can't wait to get some more merch. Oh, from the Suicide Boys. Oh my gosh. I mean, I love the aesthetic. Like the skulls, the skellies. They got a lot of stuff. Blankets, hoodies, hats. Are those towels? T-shirts. Oh man, there's a 50% discount thing going on here. All right, Wilco, you asked me what the material was of the rebarb. So, I'd sneeze. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I thought I muted. I'm sorry. I literally hit my mute button, and it didn't mute me. I'm sorry, guys. No one wants to hear someone sneeze in their ear. I literally hit the mute button, but my software didn't do it. Okay, so yeah, don't mind this guy who's been impaled with some rebarb. He's fine. The material for this, so you can see it's a dry erase marker. But the material for this Wilco, too much gore. It's metal corrugated. So metal corrugated, and I just gave like a dark color, or we just give dark color. Technically, Coax made these. We created this together, and this was definitely one of the suggestions I had created, as opposed to using the suggestions I made, as opposed to using the primitives. So yeah, metal corrugated gives it like that rebarb sort of cylindrical looping texture. But yeah. You helping your sis with bullies? Oh, Braid, I'm sorry to hear that your sis is dealing with bullies at all. No, bullies are a bad time. It sucks too because like I feel that they've gotten worse since I've been out of school. Like, did I deal with bullies? Absolutely. But it was fine because it all worked out, in my opinion. At least on my end. But I don't think I have had to deal with some of the stuff that most people have to deal with in high school today, or middle school, or whatever. So we're on floor 2, room 1 deco. Floor 2, room 1 deco. Got it. Got it. Blonde creeps touching her and stuff like caressing her shoulder. Ooh, yeah, that's another. That's a whole nother issue right there. That's like harassment more than just bullying. What canvas? Wilco, that's a good question. I can't remember specifically which one. It's not void. I'll give you a look around and you'll probably be able to tell. There's like a swamp. It's like swampland. There's like mountains in the distance, trees in the distance. It's not, I don't think it's void. It's definitely the desert one. Myris, if you say so. If you say so, Wilco. He also bullies her. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Like getting called names and hitting. Yeah, and like on one hand, you could argue like, oh, like they're only doing that because like they like them, like, you know, pulling girls' hair or whatever, like they're teasing them. But there is such a thing as too much, and it's also like there's such a thing as unwanted physical contact. So yeah. So hopefully that stops. I had brought up. This is probably when it crashed when I was trying to duplicate the rebar. I'm like, where did they go? I like this song already. Automod took you back? What do you mean? I know you'd said something about Automod yesterday and how, like, they didn't stop you, and then earlier today they did, so... They never stopped, apparently. Okay, so in Black Ops 3, how many pieces of rebarb do we see? 1 for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a freaking lot. We're gonna add like 3. 9 is a lot. We're gonna add like 3. I really like this song already. This song's great. We'll do 4, almost implying there's 4 corners this thing. If you have Black Ops on PC, then I'm surprised you aren't using mod tools for free camera. So, Wilco, I would love that. I don't have Black Ops for PC. I'm on the Xbox. I'm using the Xbox app. You can actually see the logo right here. So I'm using the Xbox app, and I'm remote streaming my PC, and I don't... A free camera would be chef's kiss amazing. Wow, there's still a lot of these boys. What are you guys doing here? No, that would be amazing, because even a free camera just like see stuff outside would be awesome. Or not having to worry about zombies would be awesome. I am full-blown fighting for my life while trying to build this map. Yes. Oh, well, welcome back, Brayden. Welcome back. Mr. Gore's looking pretty thirsty. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Am I in trouble? Dude, we'll do 5. 5's a nice even number. And it'll even imply that there's 1 in the middle. There. Okay. Can I, oops, easily walk over this? Will this affect the gameplay at all? Technically, yes. I'm gonna scoot those down a bit. You go to theater mode on zombies and just have free cam with that. It's funny you say that, Wilco. Theater mode is actually broken in Black Ops 3. It's been broken for a very long time. And I imagine it's because the servers just got simply overloaded because of people who would load into zombies and get killed in like the first 30 seconds, and that just created a file on a server somewhere that no one's ever gonna access. And that happened hundreds of millions of times, right? So like if I were to, and I'm not gonna show you unless I accidentally die, but if I die right now, or if I quit the game, right? Whether I quit on my own accord or whether I lost, whether it's a public game or whether it's a private game, whether it's a ranked match or whether it's an unranked match, no matter what, when you go into theater mode, it just says there's no files. So, yeah. It is still broken. I could prove it to you, but that would, I mean, we're only 2 rounds in. Fudge it. We're about to take a commercial break anyway, so check this out. All of this got killed me, so it's not even like I quit. It's like I lost, right? And this was a ranked game. Lurk away, Braden, lurk away. This has almost like a... What's my clan tag? My clan tag is r/Call of Duty Zombies for like the Call of Duty Zombies subreddit. It definitely has like a Stranger Things like synth vibe. Okay, so ready? I got a Liquid Dividium, which is cool. But if I go to theater, there are no recent films to select. Recent games, yeah. There's no clips. It's just nothing. Nothing. Bone dry. Which is really annoying. And like I said, I've tried public games, I've tried private games, I've tried ranked, I've tried unranked. I've tried joining other people's games, I've tried hosting games. The theater's broken. Me being able to fly around and pause and look at things and close up zoom, not having to unlock points, me able to go outside the building, those would all be an absolute godsend. I could totally drop the cash and buy this on the PC. I think, as painful as this is, I'm doing a good enough job. What are custom games in spectator mode if that works? Custom game zombies in spectator mode. Like if I plug in a second controller and then like let myself die out and then I could just fly around. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. I wonder if spectator mode will let me get outside the map. It's not a big deal. Like, it takes 5 seconds really to get most of this map unlocked. And it's only 4 rooms if you think about it. And if I do this once per day and I just leave my Xbox up and running, I can explore everything I want. No, I would, honestly, if Treyarch, if you're out there, hit me up. I would love if you guys could send me an EXE where I could just zip around the map. No zombies. Look at whatever I want. Fully textured. That would be amazing. Treyarch support, please. It's your boy's trying to put you guys on the map with Halo. Look at that. See, we've already got a first door open. There's our impaled friend. Yeah, there's like way more bits of rebarb here, and there's even like cross sections. The fact that we have a dude impaled on rebarb, awesome. This, we can't recreate it perfectly. I mean, we potentially could. It depends what the budget looks like. And what's the yield result versus the cost? Because this is going to cost us hours and hours and hours. I've definitely put 100 hours in this map so far, easily. Did he just go to orbit? Have I ever built any windows yet? Yep. Bye, friend. Bye, buddy. Good luck finding your dad. I wonder if it's due to time limit on matches. That's a really good question there, Wilco. I couldn't tell you what the limit is. If I went for high rounds, I can guarantee, maybe it's like, okay, we won't record any clip that's under 20 minutes. I can guarantee if I went 100 rounds, it wouldn't show up on here under the clips. I think it's just the clips aren't working. And I tried looking for results or resolutions, like, hey, do I have to like clear my cache and like uninstall or reinstall? Is there an update I'm missing? People for years in the Call of Duty subreddit and even in the Steam support have been like, yeah, you guys, theater mode's broken. I've even made a post recently asking for help, and like, yeah, just nothing. Like, if you ended right now, it would show up. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't. I mean, I'm 2 rounds in. There's no way. I was 2 or 3 rounds in that last one. Oi. Cool. See, we're back to where we started. See, that took 2 seconds. Well, friends, we've been streaming for a full hour here. So what we're going to do real quick is we're going to take a break. I'm going to refill my water. We are going to run a miracle story to talk to you more about Extra Life. Yeah, but you kept pausing it, so maybe extending the time on the clip. Oh, I understand. So, like, you're saying okay, so it's funny you mentioned that. People did say if you hit pause, it ruins the clip. And I have tried running a normal playthrough without hitting pause, and it still doesn't record. But I like where your head's at. Like, you got the mindset of a game tester or like someone who's in quality control. I love that. Either way, we're going to run a quick miracle story, talk to you more about Extra Life and how we are playing games here, raising funds for sick and injured kids in the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Don't go anywhere. We have a great rest of the stream for you. We'll be right back after this message. Stick around.
Stare at his face and try to imprint his face in my memory in case it's not there in the morning. Just in case that seizure starts and it doesn't stop. I want that one peaceful memory.
I was thinking he was kind of stuck. Head's 14 and a half.
When Jordan was born, it was a normal, healthy delivery, and a few hours later, he began to turn blue. He was dying. Jordan's brain is outgrowing the skull, and eventually it will outgrow it. The bad news is that there's no cure. We were told we probably would not ever see him celebrate a first birthday. Every day we have a good memory of the day. I document it. I have had a journal that I entitled Jordan's Journey, and I have kept it from the day he was born. This is surreal. We're actually here We're not at this appointment or that appointment or on the road to this appointment or that appointment. And we take one day at a time. We were told there's 9 cases. Jordan's the 9th case in the world. Without Children's Miracle Network hospitals, Jordan, and I'm sure hundreds and thousands of other children like Jordan, would not be able to walk and talk. And I mean, these are life-saving things that they do for these kids.
Give it up for my man, Jordan!
So I'm very, very grateful for seeing them in hospitals.
Well, hey gang, we are back. What we just saw was a miracle story, or just a really good example of how the funds raised here playing games like Halo Infinite helps raise funds for sick and injured kids in the Children's Miracle Network Hospital through this absolutely free event called Extra Life. We are currently doing some Forge, recreating Nacht der Untoten from Call of Duty Zombies, so that we could play it here in Halo Infinite and share it with all of our friends and everyone across the community. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Let me get my head out of the way. We'll get right back into it. Okay, so Wilco says, when you tried the non-pause thing, did you just quit or die from zombies? I did die from zombies. And honestly, fudge it. We're testing some stuff together. I will do a 3-round run, no pause, and you'll see there'll be nothing in the clips. This is for the greater good. If anyone ever sees this, we're cataloging how the theater mode is broken. And I promise you I am up to date. I literally check the updates on my Xbox every day. And even then, like when you go to boot up on an Xbox, it's like, hey, this game's due for an update. Like, do you want to play offline or do you want to update right now? So I haven't seen one of those update or those notifications in forever because my stuff just auto-updates. But yeah. We'll do a quick 3-round thing. I will not pause, and I'll let my stuff get down. And it'll just not show up in the clips. Okay. Private game. Your game ranking, ranked game. Ranked games are posted leaderboards. Great, so we can even see like results later. You'd think. But I shall not pause. Yeah, so I don't know if you can earn liquid divinium in unranked games. I think you have to be playing ranked, but don't quote me on that. Liquid divinium isn't something like even like I strive for anymore because I don't need the gobblegums because I'm not going for Easter eggs anymore. I've done every Easter egg in every Call of Duty Black Ops. Didn't do it alone though because some of them you need 4 people, and some of them the steps are so convoluted that I definitely need to be handheld through them. So I can't take credit like, oh, I'll do this by myself. Nay, we had a team. We had a team. We definitely utilized the looking for group feature on the Xbox. Yeah, we did a lot of work. I should just stand here. That way they all come from right here. Minus any of them that come here. No solo offline mode for zombies? That is a thing. Trust me, Wilco, I tried it all. There is offline mode and there is solo. There's the ranked games, there's the unranked, there's the public, there's the private. None of them were yielding results. I love how when I stand here, they literally go around that pillar. So like, other than those zombie that might be right here, you technically never need to adjust your aim, which is a legitimate strategy. Like, let's say you want to get over the Pack-a-Punch, unlock the couch, go through the second floor, or sorry, not the Pack-a-Punch, the mystery box, open up the couch, go through the second floor, and like work your way around the long way, and then you only have one direction to feed. So imagine 4 people standing right here, and one dude's job is to watch this window. Like, that is a legitimate strategy. Get my window points. Still have yet to pause. I like this gobblegum because it means I can potentially get stuff up. We're going to use this one to get up to the mystery box. Just because it's fun. We are having a little fun. This is another spot too where if you stand like right here, other than that window right there, every single zombie will come at you from this direction, I think. No, right here, I think. I guess we'll find out. Like, they walk around this wall. So imagine a team of 4 dudes just standing right here. Bop, 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 bop. Again, you gotta watch that window, but other than that, I think one person can watch one window. Yeah, watch these guys. They could walk right to me. There's a beeline. I can physically see them. They're going to the window, or they're going around to this wall. So if you have a sniper, you could just rip a whole horde in half like nothing. And now all my shots are counting for double because it's going through 2 zombies. Alright, we got 1,000. I can go ahead and unlock the stairs now. Now, this isn't a bad spot to unlock, since I can't come through this door. They all kind of have to come from, like, in front of you. But this is a short distance for them to turn, right? Because they're going to come from that window, and those stairs, and then this wall right here. Oh, wow, even their limbs float up, too. That's awesome. Look at these guys. Oh, that's funny. That's funny right there. This isn't a bad strat. This is not a bad strat. And then if you were to stand here, since they can't come from that door, again, you block this window, they're all going to come right freaking there, minus that window and this window. So there's a couple different strategies this map. Okay, friends. We're trying to get to round 3 to see if a clip forms. Need zombies for that. Thank you. Okay, we're in round 3. I'm gonna let them kill me now. Again, have yet to pause still. Free gobblegum. Anywhere but here? On plain sight, even better. Even better. I do love the idea of this spot, because even if you have to, you can run around a little bit in here. Like, this is not a bad strategy. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm no longer getting window points. Yeah, no, this is a great strategy right here. Being able to run around is good too. Like that way you can kite the zombies into a ball. A pack. Okay, it's round 3. I still let them kill me. Still have yet to pause. Oh, look at him on the stairs. Right in front of the camera. That's all. Oh, wow, his head just went. Okay, so ready? I'm gonna go to theater. There's nothing for me to select. Load a film to get started. Recent games, nothing. Clips, nothing. Can't do a highlight reel, nothing. So unfortunately, theater mode is broken. And like I said, I've tried this on public and private. I've tried it in solo and co-op. I've tried hosting games, I've tried joining games. There's nothing. It's because there's just an infinite sea of people producing content all the time, right? And the servers just can't handle it. And this game has been around for how many years? Yeah, the servers can't do it. Really lame, really lame. And I'd like to say like they could put out a fix for it, but realistically, it's not in the cards. Not for a game that's not like their newest title, right? It's not like their bread and their butter, their favorite child. There have been newer titles since this one. Do your thing, Wilco. Do your thing. This is a Christmas medley. I was like, we're not listening to a Christmas medley right now. All right, well, we were working on the second floor when we did all this shenanigans, so I figured, hey, let's look that up. Okay, so I do want to adjust these guys so they're not so tall. Let's see here. Positioning, vertical. There, let's try 520.5. How does that affect our movement speed? Not our movement speed, our just movement. Oh, that's perfect. We just take like a half step over it, but it definitely implies that there's stuff there. Perfect. Okay, let me take a quick look around, see what else we can add to this room. There is like another piece of rebarb on the ground. Budget, let's add that. Mess with Gory's game plan 3. Oh, sorry. I'm reading a bot. So what are you working on right now? So right now I'm going through and continuing to decorate Lone Wolf. So yesterday this wasn't here, and if I step back, kind of pay attention to like the negative space, right? Like the space the hole makes. It's sort of like this duck shape. Like if this is like the duck's bill, and then that's its face with the eye, that's the body and the tail. You can see I've got the same kind of basic shape here. So I am fine-tuning the vibe, if that makes any sense. Or like this pillar, there's a pillar here, there's a pillar over there, there should be a pillar here, but it's a Kevorkian, so we got this little thing here, which exists in the game, where if like you're walking by, like, that sure is debris, and you can you step over it slightly. Ready? Although that wasn't right. You see, like there's a little hop. Looks like a hummingbird or squatted platypus. Yes, there's definitely like a bird shape. I'm glad you see it too. It's like the ink plot test. Neither of us are crazy, or we both are. One of the two, Lone Wolf. But yeah, I just added that kind of hole and added these sandbags on the hole, which also exists in the map. There's a ton of debris, but there's debris everywhere in this map. Sean's just ahead of their time. Exactly. There was a bit of, just a piece of rebarb here. And I'm gonna make this guy 3 feet long. And it was kind of just turned like 45 degrees here. 45 degrees? We'll call that 45 degrees. and it was just kind of on the ground here. It was red, like it's covered in blood. I don't know if I can do anything to change its color here. It's a little bit too red, like it's like neon red. Now it looks yellow. Yeah, that looks yellow. Don't like that. There, now that looks red. A little bit pink, but take it. Okay, awesome. What else is in this room? Can I see the map background real quick compared to actual zombies? Define background. You mean like exterior? So, I'll tell you what, here. I'll look up the moon. And then look up at the moon. That's some kind of side by side. I gotta get rid of some of these trees because they're very, very close. If I'm getting real ambitious, I'll add a telephone pole, but trees, mountains, etc. Sure. So there are mountains, ponds, grass, trees in the distance. I do have to work on like the actual like accents, like the fences, the trucks. I want the inside to be darn good before I focus on the outside, because realistically, if you are a zombie, you'll be on the outside for 0.5 seconds. And if you're a human, you don't care what's outside, you care what's inside. I could beat Ghostface in a fight. I don't know. Ghostface Killer? What? So just wondered what you have compared to the original. I understand. Yeah, so in the original, if like you look outside like this window, you can see like there's a platform out here. There's a railing. I'm actually in the process of replacing these primitive railings I have with this dry erase marker railing I've been working on. I do plan, yeah, that railing is gonna go here. I do plan to do the exterior soon, but 99% of the gameplay is gonna take place inside these walls. Let me take a quick look around here. What else is inside this room that we can add? I can add this debris and like really fudge up these railings. I spent a lot of times making these railings good. I'll add some debris for sure, but I don't want to mess with the railings quite yet. So let me add some debris. Mans is a cat, if you know what I mean. Oh. I do know what you mean. Are we talking about, like, the Ghostface Killer from, like, the horror series Scream? Like, what are we talking about, Braden? I have to sneeze. Hold on. Didn't end up happening. It's fine. I explained in a previous chat, and yes, the Scream movies. Oh, the exterior is your favorite part, Wilco? I mean, the exterior is very pretty, especially with barrels and like the fog. Like, we could make this very atmospheric. It is on my wish list, but we'll get to it. Yeah, that one. He's so clumsy. All I have to do is throw stuff at him and grab my closest shoot, and you know the rest. I mean, it sounds easy, Braden. It sounds easy, but I'm not sure if that's actually how it would work. So I don't think this debris will work for me because it's too scattered. I need like something that's way more uniform. Oh my gosh, absolutely. And like, it's turned off at the moment. Where's my map here? I had embers on the map, and like they were like blowing the wind. Was it embers heavy? There they are. That definitely adds some vibe to it. Like there's stuff on fire in the distance. What else did I have? Decorations are on. Scorched Earth. The other sounds, audio effects. Preview on. Okay. Yes. Jason and Michael Myers versus the world. Who's winning? I mean, if you have enough traps in place, neither of those guys are a threat. Like, yeah, you get them caught in like an industrial shredder. They're having a bad day. Yeah, this unfortunately isn't gonna work, I don't think. So we're gonna grab some different stuff here. This might lend itself well. It's got a unique shape. Well, just say you aren't a part of the cast and they can't kill you. Ah, that's funny. That's actually really clever. That is really clever. Let's do 3 by 3. Do 5 by 3. No, I could totally, like, destroy this railing. Like, the railing over here is a little messed up. This is very easy to do. I just had to, you know, rotate some stuff. This over here, the destruction on this railing is a lot. Same thing with the bottom of the stairs. Like, that's a lot. I could totally do it. So you think about it, this section here is intact, and this section here is intact. It's just this one, but like, I struggled very hard to get this even clean. So for me to break it is just a little soon, in my opinion. And this is better than any railing that's in the market right now, so I'm happy with that. We can get crazy. I just want to get like the basics in first, and we can tweak it from there. Michael has survived the last stuff. I mean, they've both been lit on fire. They've both been stabbed. They've both been shot. Jason's been resurrected with lightning. Sent to space. Crashed from orbit. Yeah. 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 There's a lot. There's something else for sure. I think a lot of those movies they kind of just like write themselves in a corner and they're like, well, we killed him already. What do we do? Like, we'll just bring him back. Like, but how? Like, I don't know. Just do it. And that's it. Like, what can we do? Like, where else could we possibly put Jason? In space! Like, whap whap. They have run out of ideas. Aha! So, Wilco, we have talked about how Forge breaks, right? I'm gonna save. See this arrow? It's not letting me move it. I cannot move things. I cannot rotate things. I can't scale things. The only solution is to leave Forge. And not just leave Forge, but to like leave Halo Infinite too. So, there's that. Pumpkin Jack wants us to exercise our wrist. You guys can do it with me here. We'll do that while Infinite is rebooting. Give me just a moment here. Fist open, palm open, tip-top claw, half-fist fist. Fist open, palm open, tip-top claw, half-fist fist. I've seen some of the Halloween movies, Braden. I watched Halloween H2O in theaters, which is funny because it was like one of the worst ones. I would beat Chucky in a fight. All you need to do is kick him. True, but Chucky is a sneaky bugger, and like he could like hide somewhere and hurt you to where you couldn't kick. You gotta watch out for Chucky. He's small and he's light, but that doesn't mean he's not a threat. Brain just use our Phantom points for a stretch. Let me launch up a map, and while it's loading, we'll stretch here. Thank you for the stretch. I'm trying to make sure like my arm doesn't like seize up because the elbow joint is just so inflamed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. iPhone's dying. I'll be back later. Do it, Wilco, do it. Charge it up, buddy. Don't forget the best movie of all time, Leprechaun Goes to the Hood. Oh my gosh. The Leprechaun movies were pretty cool. Obviously, they're cheesy. But the Leprechaun Goes to the Hood one is something unique. I haven't seen that one since it was in Blockbuster, honestly. There's a couple bigger named actors and actresses in that movie. I can't remember who, though. Like, it's not Sarah Michelle Gellar, but it's like some bigger named actors and actresses. Leprechaun Origins sucked. I don't doubt that. That sounds like it would be less than stellar. It was so bad. Yeah, I mean, B-rated horror movies exist because it's easy to oversaturate that genre. Look, I can move things again. It's a miracle. Oh, is it demon and not the actual leprechaun? Shame. All right, well, let me take a quick look around in Black Ops and see what kind of debris we're talking about here. So the debris starts around the sandbags and ends around the first post. Okay. It was made for the World Wrestling Entertainment? No way. Oh my gosh. I did not know that. Wow. Fun fact right there. Okay, so it ends. It ends over here. Okay. I couldn't tell last time I saw the Leprechaun movies, Brayden. I don't know if I remember a Leprechaun Returns. Did I set a working folder? Sure didn't. We want floor 2, room 1. Floor 2, room 1. It was made in 2018. Wow, I definitely don't remember that. I definitely don't remember that. That's amazing. Yeah, I can imagine they're like, oh, hey, this was successful once. Let's just keep cranking. Let's just keep cranking money out of it. I might have to check that out. The question is, do you watch it around St. Patrick's Day or do you watch it around Halloween? Okay, this is looking infinitely better already. That looks awesome. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Leprechaun versus Chunky. Who's winning? That's a tough one because technically Chucky has powers with like his voodoo. It's also almost like he's immortal because like his soul like never gets put to rest. Obviously, the Leprechaun does have magic and he can do tricks and stuff. I mean, dude summoned like a go-kart out of thin air in one of the movies and chased down somebody. If I had to put my money on it, I would say the Leprechaun, just because like, sure, Chucky is a potentially possessed immortal doll, but how old is Leprechaun? How much more experience does he have? You know, like, if he's thousands of years old, he's gonna kick Chucky's butt every day. Captain Jim Raider, what's up, friendo? Welcome to the stream. Let me give you a little extra life emote. Gortias versus Captain Jim Raider. Who's winning? Spoiler, it's me. If we're in a phaser battle, I bet you would definitely not set yours to stun. Welcome to the stream, buddy. How are you? Happy Werewolf Wednesday. You wouldn't use a phaser? What does Worf battle with? Those really long blades that have 2 handles. Give me a good old-fashioned hold on. Cardassian disruptor. The Bethleth. I'm Googling this. Yes, these. Next generation. Those. That's what we'll battle with. And it'll be legendary. They're making Klingon swords and knives. But you knew exactly what I was talking about. I'm sure me pantomiming it helped. In my opinion, the Nightmare Before Christmas movie is more of a Christmas movie than Halloween. Honestly, Brayden, that is very factual. It is Christmas for 99% of that movie. It is only Halloween for the opening song, where they say, "This is Halloween," and then from that point on, it's like, 364 days until Halloween next year. And it is building towards Christmas. The climax is Christmas Eve, where he's delivering presents. And the resolution is Christmas Day, and Santa's fixing everything. It is 100% a Christmas movie. It just has some spooky Halloween vibes. But Brayden, you're absolutely right. Battle for Extra Life? If you lose, yeah, whoever dies has to donate the winner's Extra Life page. You watch Lep on St. Patrick's Day and Halloween like the night before Christmas. It's good on both times. There you go, Brayden. I like that. So, doesn't matter whether you watch it on Halloween or St. Patrick's Day. It fits no matter what. That's brilliant. No, I try to watch the Boondock Saints every St. Patrick's Day. Like that's my go-to. By the way, I did a stretch IDK if you saw it. I didn't. I did see the Phantom Part Redemption, and if I open up my queue behind me, you can see there's nothing there. Like there's just an empty box. So I did see it and I did fulfill it. Okay, let me look around to see what else we got in here. So we got debris. We got at least one big Rocky boy. I can add another one. Of course, Brayden, of course. Who looks like they would be fun? You look nice and organic. My mom's also custom making me a Suicide Boys hoodie. How is she custom making? Is she doing like a print off kind of iron on thing? Tell me more about it, Brayden. I'm not sure I can picture it quite yet. Your birthday's coming up. It's coming up, buddy. She prints pictures and irons them on like a black hoodie. That's awesome. That's super nice of them. Good for you, buddy. Friday, it's coming up. It's coming up. Coming up fast. I mean, tomorrow's Thursday. We're a day and change away. So the ones at the base are just kind of big and at 45-degree angles. They're a little bit long too. Oh, she's making the one with the skull with the bandana on it. That's awesome, Brayden. That's cool that they know how to do that. I feel like that's more savvy than the average person or the average bear. G59 for life. I'm assuming that's. I'm assuming that's their call sign. I don't recognize the relevance there. Maybe that's a record label. I don't know. Their label. That was literally the guess I just made. That's funny right there. On the skull has G59's head. Okay, I didn't see that. I just saw that it was wearing like the bandana. If that makes any sense. Now we're talking. That's some good-looking debris right there. Catgirl Gamer just redeemed a hydrate. Catgirl Gamer, welcome to the stream, friendo. Welcome back. I'll hit you with that hydrate. Cheers, friend. That should be right over my shoulder there. There it is. Right there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let that be a reminder to everyone at home. Make sure you guys are staying hydrated. No one wants to get a headache or get sick because they haven't been drinking enough fluids. Just the healthy, responsible thing to do. How's your Monster Monday, Werewolf Wednesday treating you, Catgirl? How's the build coming? It's coming along super well, Catgirl. We've added a lot of detail. I'm at the point now where like I'm literally going through in Black Ops 3. I'm like, okay, like what does this room have that I don't have yet? I'm like, ooh, this sign doesn't exist. And then like earlier today, I went and added the sign. What's funny is I went and hold on. I went and saw this sign. And I'm like, okay, what does that mean in German? And sure enough, it says like, hey, this area is off limits. And so right here, restricted area. Like, don't go here. So I was able to do that. We added this sort of shape here. Let me show you. So like, see how there's like sort of like this duck shape, like that's his bill, that's his head, that's his body, that's his tail. In Black Ops 3, that was what I was recreating, right? Like, you can see there's his bill, there's his head, there's his body, there's his tail. Like, it's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be perfect, but I think I'm pretty good if I say so myself. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. No, I think anyone who plays this map would be like, bro, this feels like Nacht der Untoten, you know? So yeah, I just added this can. There's this Marine with an axe in his chest. There's the can. There's the Marine with the axe in his chest. Poor little bugger. It might not be perfect, but it's definitely recognizable. Thank you very much. That was the goal. Like, there's like this little pedestal that we just added today from the, this broken pillar support. Like, that pillar there is this pillar here. Yeah, so like I've been going through. There's a lot of details that are nigh identical. Like, come on, come on. You see him? You see him? So that's what we're doing. I'm going through and I'm adding decorations to this room. Let's see what else we can add here. One thing that's like a wish list is like these tiles that are kind of all over the place, they could be very easy to add, but there's going to be a lot of them. So I'm trying to focus on kind of other general broad strokes, right? And there's a bunch of debris on this wall. Is this wall pretty sterile? This wall's pretty sterile. Let's fix that. Your attention to detail is amazing. I can't wait till it's finished. Catgirl Gamer, you are inflating my ego right now. Thank you. Rotation, rotation, rotation. This song's actually kind of annoying. I'm just going to skip it. There we go. Now, that you had more time to play around with building, do you find it easier to do? I do actually, as Catgirl. What's funny is literally today, I found a trick. So typically in the past, what I've been doing is, so like let's say I want to select all of these sandbags, right? What I've been doing is I stop moving my camera, and I'll select one, and I'll hold either Control or Shift to add more, right? So like, let's say I want to grab all these railings, I would be like, okay, cool. I'll grab this one. And then like I'm trying to grab this one, but you have to like hover over the perfect spot for it to even recognize. And right now you can see these guys aren't highlighting with like that white glow. You'll see it in a second here. No. 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 Wait. This one's getting the white glow. Do you see it? No, 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 no. It's like, that was like really frustrating. Like, I want to select these things. I learned today when I was forging that if I press and hold the right mouse button, instead of my mouse moving, it's my camera that moves. And like you see, the center of my screen turns into a crosshair. I get a plus symbol. Well, now it turns into a negative. So I can click, and that plus is to add things to my selection. And so this makes adding things to my selection super easy. And see how now it's a negative? Let's say I accidentally selected this. I can click and now it's out. So, yep, I am still learning things because they're Bungie or 343 haven't like released like a real tutorial on how to use their Forge. It's just been trial and error and like stuff that people have been posting online. So yeah, there's that. Thank you, Brayden. Thank you. Can you link them together once they are in the position you want? Yes, actually. So that's called prefabbing. So you can see like these individual railings are all their own objects, right? But this guy right here, see how it has like a green glow? That's called a prefab. Whoa, what is this prefab to? Oh, it's prefab to this. So I'm going to save real quick. But it's going to move all these things in a group. You see it? So yeah, you can prefab things, put them in a group. In fact, that's how I built these shelves. I built these shelves myself, and I made them available for anybody else who's on Halo Infinite to grab. Because the shelves that Halo has built in are fine, but they're not great. These are like legitimate shelves. I even like added little bolts here, which is awesome. But it's a prefab, and once you like bookmark it, you can literally just go to Objects, Prefabs, Military Shelf. There it is. Oh wow, it's totally broken. Either way, that's a thing. Yes. Okay, let me see. That debris looking good. It's actually a little bit big, but it's fine. Let me take a quick look around the map and see what else we can add here real quick, while not being eaten by a zombie. So the floor is almost completely covered with debris, which I'll need to work on. But in terms of things that occupy the floor, Ooh, there is a can over here. You bet we're gonna add that can now. So if I was that can, I tell you what, first things first, let's get the zombie off my butt. What do you guys say? Let me lead him Dadrubin over here. By the way, thank you for that hydrate there, Kekro Gamer. Okay. Our zombie friend is off the first floor. So it's pretty close to that pillar, and it's like a 15-degree angle facing that pillar. No munching you, Mr. Zombie. Exactly. Munching's illegal. Okay, so what game types are you trying to set for this build? Good question, Cat Gamer. So I have two things in mind. Number one, infection, where you and a bunch of other players, maybe even bots if you really want to, start with a bunch of survivors, and then one of you, whether it's a bot or a human, starts as, sorry, one's a little too low. A group of you, maybe 25%, start as infected. And you come over and you get one of the humans, and then they join your team. And then you do it again, you do it again, and then you do it again until there's one survivor left, and then it's round over, right? Classic infection, all the way back to Halo 1, sorry, Halo 2, Halo 3. So that's the first mode I have in mind. The second mode is like legitimate Call of Duty Black Ops, where it's survival, where wave after wave of bots will chase you. Their speed will slowly increase until they're fully sprinting, right? You get points for shooting them, you get points for killing them, and you can use the points to buy guns off the wall, unlock doors, maybe even get perks. Those are all wish list items, but at a minimum, once 343 releases their infection mode, I know this will work for infection. Like, I literally have it where the windows are walkable with humans. Which means humans and bots can come through here. And that's what the plan has been. I might even try making it where, like, depending on where you spawn, or, like, what you've unlocked with your points will determine where the zombies spawn. So, yeah, there are two modes in mind for sure. Halo zombies, and then basically Call of Duty zombies. That's basically it. Total Left 4 Dead vibe. Actually, kind of, yeah. I never really thought about that. Well said, Cat Girl. Well said. Okay, gang. Goshawk, welcome to the stream, friendo. How are you? Tell you what, let me take a quick look at this wall upstairs again. Yeah, there's a couple bigger pieces, but so there are also over here. Let's do both. Both is good. We're doing well though, Goshawk. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. up. Halo's doing that fun thing where I won't be able to do anything unless I exit Halo completely, which is fine. We've been streaming for a full 2 hours, which means it's time for us to hop off in here anyway. So that's exactly what we're gonna do here. So I'm gonna go ahead and save. I'm gonna go ahead and quit out. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to the outro screen. We're gonna find someone to raid together and we're gonna turn our party into their party. Don't go anywhere. We're about to make someone's day. We'll be right back.
The lesson I want you to learn is it doesn't matter what you look like. You can be tall or short, or fat or thin, or ugly, or handsome, like your father. You can be black or yellow or white. It doesn't matter. What does matter is the size of your heart and the strength of your character.
All right, give me just a second here, friends. We are trying to find a friend to show some love to. It helps when they speak English. That always helps. Nope. Nope. Ooh, we might have a potential here. And they're not live. Okay. We are gonna just go ahead and raid. Oh yeah, that would help, wouldn't it? This is the last shot we're taking. We're taking a shot in the dark to potentially make someone's day. They are live. Perfect. Okay. We got a winner here, friends. We're going to go ahead and drop a raid on our friend Tom Minter. Tom Minter is currently playing a little bit of Minecraft. It looks like they have a custom skin pack on their game, which makes it a little bit more exciting. They got a Totem of Undying and an enchanted golden pickaxe, so they definitely know what they're doing. Look, so they got some underground farmage action going on here. Okay. So we're going to go and show them some love. I'm also going to make sure that Pumpkin Jack shares some info in our chat right here for us to copy and paste from my chat over into Tom Minter's stream once we get there. But yeah, that is going to be it from me, friends. Did Pumpkin Jack not do that thing? Hold on. We'll be ready here very soon. Hopefully this doesn't stop. Hopefully we don't get timed out. Hold on. Wake up, Pumpkin Jack. Oh my gosh, Catgirl Gamer, thank you for tuning in. No, I'm trying to get as much of this done as possible. We've made great progress, but boy, does it not happen overnight. Okay, friends, I'm going to go ahead and hopefully Pumpkin Jack shared some info. But there it is. As always, there's never been anyone like you. There is no one like you, and there'll never be anyone like you. Love yourselves, love each other. I love you. We'll see you all next time. Stay spooky. Now, if you excuse me, I'll get back in my coffin. We'll see you all later. Bye.
Well,